Welcome everybody to my new Let's Play, Pokemon Rumble. This is going to be going on alternating days probably to Vladimir Z's Minecraft Let's Play. And this is a toy Pokemon, a toy Rattata. When you use this Wonder Key, wonderful things happen. Look, it started moving. Like I said, wonderful things. It is only a toy, so it won't grow. Yet it's still a Pokemon. It can use moves and engage in battles. Who's the most powerful? Only the Battle Royale can tell. Only the single most powerful Pokemon can win the Battle Royale. But everyone's eligible. Every Pokemon has its strengths and weaknesses, so they team up and try to take on the Battle Royale. Not one Pokemon can go it alone. There is no champion. The Pokemon over there is Rattata. It seems to have noticed a gap in the gate. Tear down the wall. Through the gate is the Battle Royale. Only powerful Pokemon are allowed to challenge the Battle Royale. ... Look, it slipped in through the gap. Fall into the gap. That Rattata is going to challenge the Battle Royale. Does it even have a chance in Battle Royale? Bum bum ba-dum! Oh, he's gonna get pwned. Wait a second. We're that Rattata? We're gonna get pwned? Oh noes! Battle Royale! Okay, so the rules for this are Pokemon of a power 100 and higher. I wonder if Rattata's power is even close to that. And the prize is 500 Poké-Dollars. Alright, cool. Let's see what we can do. Button mash away! Come here! Okay, so to do what I'm doing right now, you use the directional pad. I have the Wii Remote turned on its side. You use the directional pad to move around, and 2 to attack, and I'm dead. Well, that was a bit unfair. I don't even know what Rattata's power was, but I doubt it was close to anything like 100. Well, I guess Rattata learned its lesson. It's to be expected. It's quite difficult. And if we want to get to Battle Royale for real, we're going to need to befriend some stronger Pokemon. So let's head out into Silent Forest, guys, and befriend some Pokemon. Defeat Pokemon and explore the stage. If your Pokemon faints, you'll lose one of those Wonder Key symbols. And when you finally lose all your key symbols, that's those things at the bottom right next to the Poké-Dollars, which you can see I'm collecting, then it will send you back to the terminal where you can choose the same level or a different level again. So you press 2 to use your attack, and 1 is if you have a secondary attack. Most of the Pokemon that you find in the beginning stages won't have a they definitely won't have a secondary attack. When you defeat a Pokemon, it will sometimes tip over. Okay, now we're gonna see if we can befriend a Pokemon, because this is how the whole Pokemon Rumble system works. Since Pokemon don't have the ability to evolve, but that's when they tip over. It's tipped over. Touch the Pikachu. Touch the tipped over Pikachu, and its power becomes ours. And then we press A, and we could switch out to stronger Pikachu. So now we have that little spark move there. And the names are pretty irrelevant. I mean, it's funny. You'll see later on through this Let's Play, we're going to come up with attacks, ground attacks that will hit flying types. And if anybody's played a Pokemon game, they know that is not effective whatsoever. So it's kind of irrelevant what the attack names are if you want to try and base it off the regular game. And that just said there that even though it's loosely based off of the regular game, ow, wind to the face, even though it's loosely based off the regular game, they still take out of that super effective mechanic. So basically, my Thunder, my Electric is going to be stronger against flying types, not as effective against bugs. But pretty much at this stage, 1 hit is all you need. And unfortunately, 1 hit tends to be all you need throughout the whole game. And it's pretty much a smash fest. Button smashing fest. So continue exploring and befriend as many Pokemon as you can. The more Pokemon that we collect, the better off it is. We don't have to keep battling with the same Pokemon because since it is a toy, it won't level up, it won't grow, and therefore we need to find stronger friends. So we have to level up our friendship power. Oh, kind of like Explorers of Time, Mystery Dungeon, and Explorers of Darkness, that game, where you have to befriend Pokemon. You don't catch them, you befriend them by bashing them in the face. Best way to befriend anybody. You find some guy on the street, you're like, hey, he looks friendly, let's be friends. Just go up and knock him in the face like Paris right here. Paris. Okay, so if you want to know what I'm playing and want to play for yourself, it is Pokemon Rumble. It is $15 on WiiWare, and it is available now. Bum, bum, bum. It's boss time. Okay, guys, get ready for this. The first boss of Silent Forest that we will be facing is Ivysaur, the seed Pokemon. So if you want to pick this game up for yourself and experience all the epicness of Pokemon Ranch, except with mashing button controls, then you can do that. And it's available on WiiWare for $15. I'm going to tell you right now, right here, right now, I hope that those people didn't say, oh, on WiiWare for $15, and then just leave and go buy that game automatically without watching the rest of this video, although I don't think that many people are impulsive, or that impulsive anyway. But yeah, I recommend highly that you all steer clear of this game. This is a real crapshoot, and I really wish I didn't waste $15 on it. But you know what? I'm going to make the most of it. Going to make a Let's Play out of this game. And it's good because now I can give back to the Pokemon community, and now you guys don't have to waste $15 on this crapshoot game. And you're going to see later on why it's so crapshoot. Right now, it's pretty mellow. It's pretty alright. The mechanics, they don't look too bad, except the only thing I'm doing there is mashing the 2 button. And that right there is the main problem. Oh, sweet, we got a boss trophy. It's kind of funny. I know they're supposed to be toys, but I keep looking at them like they're trophies. So it's kind of like Brawl all over again, which is good. I miss Brawl. I miss the passion that it used to instill in me, but hey, games come and go, you know? And this one will certainly come and go. Yeah, so please do not buy this game, guys. You're going to see real soon. Okay, now we can go to the other stages. In order to get to the Battle Royale, we need to get a Pokemon whose power is 100 or higher. And you can see the Pokemon stats when you press the A button. So this right here is just where you can recruit Pokemon. The red one is through password. The blue one is through Pokédollars. This is where you learn a new move. That's just information. I'm telling you the information so you don't need it. Collection, you could see all your Pokemon that you have. And multiplayer, you play with a friend. And we remote Pokemon, we don't want to do anything with that. But that's if you go over to a friend's house and you want to bring your Pokemon toys with you, because they're better and more powerful. So you can see here their powers. The yellow, that is their power level. Let's try out this new Ivysaur on the water level, Bright Beach, because super effectiveness still applies. Yeah, I'll make the super effective noise the whole time, and that'll just be the Let's Play. No. So, yeah, don't buy this game, guys. You know, you would think that a Pokemon fighting game that kind of encompasses most of the Pokemon from a good majority of the generations, although I do have to say I noticed a significant lack of 2nd gen and 3rd gen Pokemon, which is actually very disappointing. And unfortunately, this game is not good enough to warrant a sequel unless they did something majorly with the fighting system here. Because right now, all I have to do to attack and just totally pwn these Poliwags and Squirtles is just press the 2 button. It's that simple. And then using the directional pad, you can get kind of fancy, and since it's a Vine Whip attack, I mean, you can't do that with all attacks, but you can kind of direct it. and you can kind of do a sweeping motion. So that's pretty cool. I decided not to make this like a full walkthrough or anything because this game is really not worth it. So that's why there are no borders or anything like that, guys. But honestly, you're going to see all the Pokemon that are available in this world, and catching them, well, not catching, but actually befriending them. I keep wanting to say catch them, but catching your trophies, completely say it bass-ackwards, catching your trophies, that all just depends on luck. And I guess you could say that you have powerful Pokemon, more Pokemon may befriend you. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I never invested that much time in the game to figure that out. Actually, you know, I did invest a good amount of time in this, but I didn't invest too much research time, is more or less what I mean to say. Because, quite frankly, it didn't deserve it. And I looked up passwords at the time, but I got through this pretty far. And then I was like, you know what? I might as well make a Let's Play of this game because I can see that the gameplay is not going to change anytime soon. And that's really sad. Basically, we're just going to go into all these worlds with the coordinating types for whatever region we're in, whether it's like a windy plains region or a volcanic region, whatever. We're going to have the corresponding Pokemon for that. And then we just bash through them all with the 2 button. And you'll see that some of the moves that we're going to learn here, or not learn because Pokemon don't really learn moves naturally, these Pokemon, because they're toy Pokemon, and the only way to learn new moves is through that move learner, which is kind of like a raffle thing, but it's not. But it is actually, because it does just choose from a random thing, so I don't know what I'm saying, and I do. So, let's see, is this the boss? It looks like it. You can kind of see with the radar at the bottom of the screen there. Yeah, so I felt that borders weren't necessary for this game. Let's watch this in full view, full screen, and have my commentary going all over it, so you don't have to play this game. I mean, at some points, this game may look very tantalizing and very, very much like something you want to own, but I can assure you guys, it is not. This game is no bueno. Okay, so this Wartortle shouldn't be too difficult to take out. And the bosses will get more impressive. I'm not going to say anything bad about the bosses yet because this is just the first level and already I'm giving this game such flack. But I did that mainly as a buyer beware because I don't want you guys to go out and get this game. And normally I make Let's Plays and walkthroughs of games that I want you to go get and want you to experience for yourself. But this is kind of a preventative measure Let's Play. And also because I am a Pokemon LPer, I kind of felt obligated to do this. And with the DVD recorder in hand and tons of DVD -Rs, it just seemed like the logical thing to do in the holiday season. Just spreading a little holiday cheer, a little extra stuff. It's my present to you, so you don't have to get this. So, on the next episode of Pokemon Rumble, we'll keep on rumbling.